My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 7, also known as Episode 120, is now out for you guys to go and check out right now. Now, I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on this episode, but let me know in the comments below, what did you guys all think of this episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down in that comment section below. Smash that like button for me and click subscribe as well. And without further ado, let's get into this review of the new episode of My Hero Academia.
これは出しちゃいけねえ。何を差し置いても。
Okay, so My Hero Academia Season 6 has been absolutely stellar so far. These first 7 episodes have been absolutely freaking awesome. I'm loving it. So far, these have just been absolutely outstanding. Like, you've got some great character moments, as they always do, with not just our main characters, but with the other characters, the secondary, the thirdary characters. Like, they are getting the shine. They get an episode, they get a moment, and that's what I love about the show. Is like, they're not afraid to give other characters their own moments. Now, episode 7, bro, that first part of the episode, the whole first part of the episode, we pick up where we left off with Shigakari absolutely just being an absolute boss. Endeavor is freaking sick here. He is going toe to toe with him, and Tamura is just absolutely just destroying Endeavor. Like, he is beating him down. Like, there's blood coming out. Like, Endeavor is getting the beating of his life right now. Like, this guy has the strength. Tamura has the strength of All Might right now. So, even though Eraserhead has erased his ability to access all the other quirks, he still has this raw strength that All Might had that is equivalent to that. So he's an absolute weapon that he's got to, like, we know how good All Might is and how strong he is. Like, imagine that. Like, you're going up against that. So he realizes, Tamura realizes, like, you know what? If I take out Eraserhead, then I can access my decay quirk, I can attack, I can use all these other ones. I'm basically unstoppable then. So he goes straight for Eraserhead. And Eraserhead has this really, really cool moment where he's like, as Tamura Shigakari is coming towards him, he's like, no, I have to, like, it's beautiful. He has this character moment where he's like, no, I have to see these kids graduate. I have to see Deku. I have to see Baku. I have to see all of this class graduate. Like, that's my mission. That's my goal. That's what I have to do. And I am not going to let this guy stop that. It's this absolutely great moment. And Gran Torino leaves Deku and leaves Bakugo to try and save him from Tamura and Tamura Shigakari. And he's like going for it. And he leaves Deku with that message of like, if he gets a hold of One for All, like, what is the worst possible outcome? And you're just about to see like Eraserhead and Shigakari go head to head, and you're like, oh my god, what the hell's about to happen? And next thing you know, you just see the green lightning, and then just boom, you hear the noise and you see the green light, and you're like, my boy Deku comes in for the rescue. And he gives this beautiful speech of like, what's the worst thing that can happen is them losing Eraserhead. Losing him, his quirk is so important at this point in time. Losing him would mean almost near impossible stakes. Like, you can't beat Shigakari without Eraserhead at this point in time. Like, he's so important, and Deku's monologue is so brilliant. And then my boy Bakugo comes in as well to help, and he's like, no, we're gonna take you down. And bro, it's so cool to see Bakugo, to see Deku working together to try and stop him. It's absolutely awesome. And then Endeavor gets in, and it's them three going at it, fighting him. And I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, bro, what more do you want? You got Endeavor, you got Bakugo, and you've got bloody freaking Deku fighting Shigakari right now. And it's freaking awesome. It was so awesome. So that was that whole first part, and it's beautiful to watch. And I cannot wait to see where that fight is going to go moving forward. The whole second part of this episode is the big giant beast guy awakening, and Darby and getting all the other League of villains onto him without the heroes knowing, and then him taking off to go to Shigakari. So if he gets there where Endeavor and all that is, bro, that's gonna be one hell of a fight to try and like beat up. Like that's gonna be insanely hard. So he starts taking off. Mount Lady comes in to try and stop, and you just see the sheer raw power that this guy has as well, and he's just pushing her along, like just pushing her completely along, and it's just like she's trying everything, and then Midnight is on the tree guy, and they're trying to get close, and they try to get really close to try and put him to sleep using her quirk, and obviously they have no idea that the villains are on the back of this guy, and out of nowhere Darby comes in and just boom hits him with fire. Midnight comes out of it, and they're like, oh, and then she basically gets whacked and then falls down, and she's on the ground, and she tells Yamamoa, to the chick that can do the creation stuff, that she needs to create basically an anesthetic to put him to sleep. Like she needs to do that. Like this, you either do that or you run away. Like there's only those two options. And at this point, I'm pretty sure Midnight died. I'm pretty sure she died. She had all those villains coming to get her. I don't think she could have taken them all personally. So I feel like she's the first like major casualty, I would say, that of characters that we know well that has fallen. I don't feel like any of the other characters that have fallen at this point in time in this big battle, we haven't really had a connection with. Miss Midnight, we've had that connection. We've seen her on screen. We've interacted with her. So I feel like she's the first casualty. And anyway, so Yamamoa gets like this big like moment where she's like, we're doing this. We are creating this anesthetic. We're going to put this guy to sleep. We're going to stop this guy right now. And she starts creating all that. And then it's this big moment. And then they're like, wait, she's slowing down. Like he's slowing down. That's because Mount Lady's fucking holding on to her. Holding on to him. She ain't giving up. And I love that line where she's like, I've never held on to a guy for so long since middle school. It's absolutely brilliant. But I'm so excited to see where we're going. I mean, this has just been an absolutely fantastic season so far. I've loved it all. And this episode, I absolutely love it, especially that first part. The first part to me is the most interesting, and I'm absolutely digging it. And I want to see. I was on the edge of my seat when they were fighting. I was like, bro, my boy Deku and Bakugo are about to absolutely throw hands. And an Endeavor in there, bro. I mean, I'd love that if it was All Might. I would love that, but hey, next best is Endeavor. Like, we know we're not going to see... We see All Might in here, in this episode, but we're not going to see the old All Might. But Endeavor's there, man. I can't wait. And is Shoto going to show up? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. So far, I'm absolutely loving it. So let me know in the comments below, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Smash it down below. Smash that like button. Click subscribe. And I'll see you guys next video. Till then, stay safe. Peace out.